Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. As you've seen from the title of this video, today's video is so exciting because I am in my brand new London apartment. Now I'm not gonna, guys, I know I've clickbaited this. I don't own this apartment, alright? I know that lots of you are probably excited going, oh my gosh, has Joel bought a flat in London? No, I haven't. I still own my house in London, but yeah, this is rented, but it's a whole one-bed apartment and I thought I'd give you a tour. You know what guys, I was gonna start the tour out in the corridor and I went out there about 5 minutes ago and I was just about to start. I held the camera up like this to get the number and the door in and I was about to go, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Da-doom, the door shuts and I went, oh no, I've not got my key. Luckily I was dressed and in my gym kit, but I had nothing on my feet, so I had to go down to reception barefoot. And then I was like, I've locked myself out of my room. I was like, oh, I was taking photos of the view outside. And then I locked myself out. I was vlogging myself. I was vlogging an apartment tour. Anyway, I am going to give you a really good tour of this place because I'm here for a few days just for fun, to socialize. I'm here for a work meeting as well on Monday, a very exciting meeting on Monday. I just thought, why don't I make it a thing? So I think Keegan's gonna maybe join me on Sunday. It's currently Saturday, so he might come down tomorrow. He was gonna come on Monday, but I think he misses me. So I think he wants to come sooner. Just checking if there's anything in here, just ready for the tour. This is the most chaotic tour you've ever, like, I wish I could be one of those YouTubers that was really slick, to the point, give you a really good tour straight away, but you know me, I like to chat. So let me just sit down and chat to you for a second. So yeah, I am about to go to a gym class, but I thought I'd give you a little tour of this place. But I basically was looking at hotels, and then I started looking at Airbnbs, and then I've known about apart hotels, but I've never really stayed in one. Or I did stay in one in York for my birthday last year with Keegan, but it wasn't like this. It was not, it was fresh and modern, but it wasn't nice like this, and this is amazing. Because it was my first stay, I got a decent discount from them, but it was, yeah, it was quite expensive, but I think it's worth it because I've got my own little, you know, dining room, kitchen, and I can just do some work here. So anyway, enough of the babbling, Joel. Let's show you. So let's start in the corridor. I've got the key card in my pocket, so if I get locked out. So this is me, number 506. There's a nice little view. Down there we've got the gym, which I'll show you in a bit, but let's go in. So this is the apartment. This is a one-bedroom apartment. So at this place called Native, you're able to get, by the way, this isn't sponsored, I'm just sharing because I really like it. They do studio apartments, they do one-bed apartments, two-bed, it's basically an apartment block, but they just rent it out for short-term rentals. So anyway, this is the living room, which, you know what? None of this is to my taste, but I absolutely love it. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it's not to my taste because I don't like it, but I'm just saying, like, I would never choose these things. Like, especially that chair, I'd never choose that. But it goes and it's really cool. The thing I love the most is the floor-to-ceiling windows that like wrap around the whole of the apartment. And over here, obviously you've got a lovely comfy sofa, ignore my socks and my phone. Really nice coffee table here with like a green marble effect. Those are some games which I brought because I've been away for like, well, by the time I get home, I'll have been away for like 10 days because me and Keegan did a digital detox. That's really hard to say. So we had some games with us. So I'm not just being really sad and living in this apartment by myself, and I brought games to play by myself. Although I probably would do that. And I've got the TV on, lovely. This area is carpeted, which is nice. And then this is like real wood, which is amazing. You can tell it's real wood because it's scuffing a bit. And I can just tell because in my house I put laminate floor, and you can just tell the difference between real wood and laminate, but real wood does scuff. Anyway, so over here is the kitchen diner. So I think that's an oven down there, although I haven't looked. Oh no, it's a little dishwasher. That's good. Oh, this is the oven. Good one, Joel. Couldn't even see an oven. That's the oven, and then obviously we've got a fridge here, and it came with 2 little bottles of milk, but I don't drink cow's milk, so that's not gonna get drunk. And I think that's a little freezer box. Yes, it is. Lovely. So this dining table over here, ignore my things on it. This is where I sit and do some work. A lovely little mirror. Hey everyone. And over here I have brewing already. I've got my coffee, so I better take that coffee bag out because they've got like tea and coffee. These are coffee bags. I think those are tea bags and then some sugar. So I better sort this out because I've made some porridge as well. Sorry guys, I'm just pausing the tour because I'm just trying to sort out my brekkie. It's not very professional, is it? Imagine someone else doing something like their job, essentially, and then just stopping and going, I'm just gonna have my breakfast. Wouldn't, oh! I spilt it. I need to mop that up. Right. So, that can go on here. I am gonna resume the tour. So the little kitchen over here, which is lovely. You've got the kettle. These are things that I brought, my vitamins, some protein cookies and some hot chocolate. They had this empty glass bottle, and I remembered that when I checked in, the man said if you want filtered water, it's on the first floor. And then I was like, oh, that must be what that's for, because some people don't want to drink from the tap. So I went down last night and I filled that up with some filtered water, and I had it beside my bed. In terms of amenities, we have a cafetiere over here, oven glove, and then there's 2 of everything, so 2 cups. I mean, obviously I've used those ones. Oh no, there's 4 of everything, because there's some more up there. And then plates, crockery, saucepans and stuff. And then in this cupboard, look how organized. Look, all the stuff you need for washing up. There's a chopping board, cutlery is in here. I bet you can't believe you're watching me show you like bins and cutlery and stuff. But I just want to show you what it's like. And then through here, obviously the bed does not look good because I've slept in it last night and made it. But I really like the decor on here, like the greyish black wall with the dusty pink headboard and the gold, I don't even know what you call them, lampshades. Last night I unpacked my stuff into this wardrobe. Actually, I'm gonna flash back to last night when I arrived and I was unpacking. Right, I'm actually gonna unpack because, you know, I don't know why the camera's doing this line thing. Please ignore that. Whenever I stay somewhere for a time like this, like 4 nights, I'm like, do I bother unpacking? There's a whole wardrobe here. I mean, I probably should. Let's see if I can fix, I think it's the lighting. Let me see if I'll take it all the way up. Seems to have gotten rid of it. Staying here 4 nights, which is like that awkward amount of time where you're like, it's long enough where I think I should unpack, but I'm also, it's short enough where I'm like, can I be bothered? But I think I will just get everything out, and then it means it's, oh no, that's not a good start, is it? This is why you don't put bags on the bed, Joel. I've been wheeling that through London. Hygiene. That's really wound me up. That is going to tip me over the edge. Right, let's unpack. The wardrobe has my clothes in. Next job, actually, it is currently 10 to 11. I need to see if I can book a Barry's boot camp class for tomorrow morning. Let's see if they've got any more space, because there should be one about a 15-minute walk away in St. Paul's. Gosh, I look haggard. This light is doing nothing for me. Right, let's see if I can find one. I would like to go to St. Paul's. 8:45, 10, 11:15. Maybe I'll do 11:15. Don't do too early, do I? Anyway, back to present day. Again, floor-to-ceiling windows there, which is lovely. And over here, I have the book, which I'm very nearly finished reading. I want to finish reading this today and then buy the next one in the series. Here's my eye mask. Absolutely love it. Over on this side, which will be Keegan's side when he arrives, I've just got more books. See, I thought I'd read so much more. I got that from a charity shop, The House of Birds. I haven't started reading it. I haven't started reading any of these, so can't tell you whether they're good or not. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, that's the prequel to the Hunger Games. And then the bathroom again. Sorry if it's in a state, because I have just had a shower. Yeah, it's just nice. Just a nice, clean, fresh bathroom. But yeah, this is a clip from when I woke up this morning. Good morning, this is puffy-faced Joel. Fresh up. Right, I have just been through my apartment and I've opened all the curtains. Like, the views aren't good, but for some reason, I really like it. I don't know why, let me show you. Here we go, this is the view out of the living room window. You can't really see anything of note. Maybe, look, that pillar there, that sort of chimney, that is the Tate Modern. And that is a new building. Don't know what it's called. I had an okay sleep. I didn't sleep that well. I just kept waking up and then didn't really feel that tired. I don't know why, maybe it was the excitement. But when I walked in, he was like, oh, breakfast is just here on this shelf if you want to grab anything. And I was like, oh, I might just take something now so that I don't have to go downstairs this morning. So I have a porridge pot. So I'm gonna make that. This honestly feels like I'm living another person's life. Oh my gosh. I'm using this sort of trip as a bit of a, I'm socializing with people, like I'm seeing Rachel tonight, but it's like I also just, this is my introvert's dream of just having my own little apartment in London. So anyway, let's watch some TV, guys. It is currently 10 to 9, and I have booked a gym class for 10 o'clock. I was going to book the 11:15, as you probably saw in that clip, but I was like, no, I need to carpe that diem, Joel. What's the point in laying in bed? How often are you in London anymore? So yeah, I booked him for the 10 AM. The class looks full. Like, there was a couple of spaces left. So I'm a bit nervous because I don't like it when the classes that I go to, the HIIT classes, are full. It's called Barry's Boot Camp. It was a bit expensive. I didn't think it'd be that expensive because it's basically like the tribe classes I do at home, and it's like double the price. And so yeah, I bought a package of 5. I might do them 3 times. I might do one tomorrow and one Monday. But yeah, the extra ones I'll use at some stage. I'm gonna take you with me today. I absolutely love having this 1-bed apartment, guys. It really makes me feel a bit more settled in London. Obviously I have my house, but I can't stay there because there's a girl living in my room and I'm not gonna like sleep on the sofa and stuff. So I could have stayed in a hotel, but I've realized just the feeling of having an apartment rather than a hotel makes me feel more at home in London still, like, even though I don't technically live here anymore, rather than just being like a visitor in a hotel. It's really nice to have like the home comforts of a kitchen, a dining table, like a sofa, a living room. But yeah, I will show you on my way out to my gym class. I'm going to show you the gym, I'll show you the communal areas, and yeah, let's crack on with the day. So as I said, my apartment is there and the gym is just here, but it's not very extensive. So basically this is it, guys. So there's a rowing machine. There's a rowing machine, there's a bike, and there's a cable machine, which I love cables, so I can do something in here, but that is literally it. There's a bench, but there's no dumbbells. So, not very extensive, so I probably won't use it. But anyway, let's go down. Here we go, the lounge on number 1. Again, it's nothing major, but I'll just show you, because I also need to fill up my water bottle. This is my outfit, guys. I've chucked a hoodie on because it's a bit cold and drizzly. These are my new trainers that I bought in Leeds the other week, which you might remember. First time I'm wearing them though. So this is the communal area. So if you have a group of friends, you can just sort of sit here. The filter water is in here. Missed the bottle. And this is it, this is the entrance. I'll show you the reception when I walk back in. Yeah, I got a bit embarrassed because the reception there was a few people in there, but it's an old tea factory and it's right on the river. So you see those people and runners, people walking by up there. Classic, no one's up there. That is where the river is. So really, it's right on South Bank. Look, it's just so beautiful. I love it. So cool. Anyway, I'm off to Barry's Boot Camp now. A little bit nervous. I've only done 2 Barry's Boot Camp in my life. But yeah, let's go. So all we need to do is walk across the Millennium Bridge there, past the cathedral, and it's just over there. On the street next door to my apartment, it's the Globe Theatre, Shakespeare's Globe, which is just behind this building, but this is the entrance to Shakespeare's Globe. There it is. Ah. So beautiful. I mean, many of you will already know this and you'll go, Joel, we know. I performed at Shakespeare's Globe back in 2014. I was in a show there. It was my first ever professional theatre show, and so I have such fond memories. I feel so nervous even walking past Shakespeare's Globe now, just because I remember the feelings every day of going to the theatre before the show, going to my dressing room, going on stage. So yeah, I love it around here. So that was the Tate Modern that I showed you from my room, the chimney. It's just a big modern art museum. Not for me, not gonna lie. I like proper art, not modern art. That's probably very offensive to modern artists, isn't it? I just don't get it. I'm not clever enough to understand modern art. So in this view you have Shakespeare's Globe, the Shard, Tower Bridge, Canary Wharf, and then the city. The walkie-talkie building, a cheese grater, and then St Paul's. And then you can see the BT Tower on the horizon there. It's amazing. And then, of course, the Tate Modern. Well, classic me, I'm actually here 35 minutes early. So I'm gonna nip to Starbucks, I think, and just grab a little coffee to fuel my workout, because I have only had 1 coffee today. So yeah, let's go do it. This is so quiet. I used to come around here all the time, guys. I used to live at Barbican, which is just down there, and my church used to be down there. So I think me and Keegan came around here on our first date as well. Look at what this road is called, guys. Wood Street. What a beautiful street it is. It's on the corner. A class has just finished. I've seen lots of fit people coming out, which makes me scared. Even though I've done the class a couple of times, I'm just gonna have another quick walk around the block because I don't want to be a keen bean and get there 15 minutes early. I get really nervous trying new things, even though, like I said, I've done it twice before, but twice in the last like 4 years. So yeah, but I'm enjoying pushing myself out of my comfort zone and doing things that do make me feel a bit uncomfortable, because I feel like since COVID, I've just lived in a very comfortable comfort zone, which I love. I love the comfort zone. But I know nothing good really happens in the comfort zone, even if it's as pathetic as pushing yourself to go to a workout class that you're like a bit, you know, worried about going to alone. I know it's going to be absolutely fine. If anything, I'm worried about these trainers because these are brand new trainers, and you know what brand new trainers are like, they can give you blisters. But if that's the biggest worry of mine, there's not a lot to worry about. Guys, I'm done. That was difficult. Oh gosh, thank you. Do you know what? I'm a lot braver vlogging in London, because I feel like people just don't bat an eyelid. They're just like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, that was really good. That was tough. It was no more difficult than what I'm used to, but it was still really quite hard. My shoulders are burning now. But yeah, very, very good. I realised I don't actually get nervous. When I was thinking, when I was waiting for the class, I was like, actually what I get nervous about is not knowing my surroundings. So as soon as I'd gone to the changing rooms, put my stuff in the locker, and was waiting to go in the class, I wasn't nervous about the class. I was just nervous about like, what do things look like where am I going? And I realised I have that like with Keegan. If I go to watch him play rugby, I'm like, so where do I park? And what does it look like? How far away is it from the arena? Do I have to pay? What do I have to? And he's like, I don't know the answer to these questions. But I think it's just something about me where I need to know where I'm going. I need to know what I'm doing, because otherwise I get a bit anxious. So it's not social anxiety, but it's like location anxiety almost. I have not missed this. All these tourists, I've just been barging through them going, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. They're all just taking up the entire bridge, walking really slowly. I'm like, that's the part of London I do not miss. So I'm nearly home, but you can see this woman with a suitcase and a dog. I bet she's going into this, where I'm staying at, Native, because it's dog friendly. And I think we're gonna have Fen with us either Sunday night or Monday night, and we'll have Ava with us Monday night as well. I don't know if you're allowed 2 dogs, but I'm obviously gonna ask, and if not, we'll just have to sneak them in, because don't have any backup plan. So this is it. It's called Empire Warehouse, but the actual company, as you can see there, it's called Native. But yeah, here we go. It's very secure, so before you can tap that, you have to tap your card and then tap this. As I said, now I need to get showered, pack my bag, and go and edit a bunch of videos, because I've got 7 minutes left on this memory card. I keep on deleting footage just to make space so I can film again. So I'm like, I need to just edit as many videos as possible, maybe 3 or 4, and then I can delete the footage and free up space. Here we go. You know what, I was worried it would be quite noisy being right opposite the lift, but it actually isn't, which is really nice. Home sweet home. And the best news is the fact that there is aircon. There's AC in here, as you can see there, and AC in the bedroom, so I can have 2 different temperatures. So last night I had it blooming freezing in the bedroom, just the way I like it, and I know that Keegan hates that. He gets cold, which you wouldn't think it, big boy like him, but he gets cold and I get really hot. So I'm just making the most of having a couple of nights here without him, so I can have it freezing cold in there. I like it cold because I like to be warm under the duvet. I hate having to sleep without the duvet. Anyway, you don't need to know this is boring. Let's get showered. Second shower of the day. Oh yeah, by the way, the trainers were good. They didn't rub. They were very, very good. Definitely recommend. I think they're called Adidas Bounce or something, and they were on sale. They were £47, reduced from like 85, so bargain. The only downside, I suppose, about these apart hotels is I don't think they do like a cleaning service. I'm like, oh, I want someone to like make my bed look nice, because I can't make it look nice. And not that it's dirty at all, but you know that nice clean fresh feeling when you come back to a hotel room? Yeah, you don't really get that in an apart hotel, which is fine, but it's probably more eco-friendly that way. He says that. He's just whacked on the aircon. It's not very eco-friendly. I love how I've gone from a retreat with Keegan that's all eco, off-grid, solar-powered, energy efficient, to a London apartment, which is nothing of the sort. But hey, it's called balance. Right, I'm all ready for the day. I've had a little dance. I'm just eating a protein cookie that I brought with me. I packed my bag. I want to read my book, edit a bunch of videos. That is a job for today. And then tomorrow, I need to do some work for this meeting on Monday. Well guys, this is Future Joel interrupting this vlog. You know that's a bad sign. You know something's gone wrong. It's nothing dramatic. Basically, this video is 40 minutes long. So again, just like Unplugged, my digital detox retreat, I thought I filmed 1 video. Turns out I'd filmed 3, enough for 3 videos. So that's a good problem to have, but that's why I don't have an outro. So you have to put up with present me outroing this video. But yeah, come back for the rest of the London vlogs. I mean, I've probably got about 6 or 7 London vlogs if I overfilmed the way that I have in this video. But I hope you enjoyed the little apartment tour and my first morning in London. Come back on Thursday for another video. If you'd like more videos from me, then consider becoming a channel member. I do members only exclusive videos, so consider becoming a member if you'd like to. And regardless of that, I will see you next time. Bye guys.